Welcome to the Mark Attwood Show, Adventures in a Cosmic Suit. I'm here in beautiful West Cork in Ireland on a very sunny day. You sure this is Ireland? Anyway, I came here 4 or 5 days ago to the Renine Wellness Centre because I needed a break, but I didn't realise what kind of break I was in for. Enjoy the show.
You are actually standing in front of me.
We're in the Matrix.
It's the most exhausting thing we've ever done.
We've got well over 1,000 rounds a day.
3 hours sleep's killing me, bro.
Guess we ain't in Kansas anymore.
And the rain just, boom, out.
It's quite tiring. I might just get a plane home.
Oh man, there's crazies out there today.
It's just like flying a glider.
Someone sabotaged us.
Just got chills literally up and down.
Twinkle, twinkle, superstar.
I believe 53 and I'm here doing this. Incomprehensible. I'm very grateful. And I need a fag.
Hello, I'm here with Julie Reed. Hello, Julie.
Hello, Mark.
How are you?
I'm very well, thanks.
So this is your place, the Renine Wellness Centre in West Cork in Ireland, which you had a vision to build 30 years ago, right?
Probably 40.
40? What, when you were 0?
Yeah. When I was still
When you were a
learning
baby.
to walk.
But you built it, what, 29 years ago?
Yes.
And this was like a wilderness. And funny story is, right, because I've been exhausted, as some of you who watch my show know. But you know the way synchronicity works. Well, an order came through from my book, and I saw reninewellness.ie or something like that. What was it? Renine Wellness. What's the website?
That's the website.
Renine Wellness.
Reninewellness.ie.
I got it right. Wow, that's good. And I was like, I instantly knew I should book it. This was, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 weeks ago. And then I just booked it. And I said, hello, I'm coming. And that was that. And then I turned up. And what was it like when I turned up?
Well, you
Tell the
were
truth.
really, really exhausted. You know, completely overdriven, overwhelmed, and ready to collapse.
Drop dead.
And so it took a few days for you to really unwind.
Well, it's not. That's not exactly true. What actually happened was I arrived on the Sunday, and then on the Monday, you put me through the gym. You put me into the infrared sauna. You put me on the PEMF bed. But then you did this thing called...
The body code.
Tell us what the body code is.
The body code is an app that allows you to look at all the systems of the mind, body, spirit, and go into depths of discovering the underlying cause of any problem, whether it's physical, emotional, toxic, environmental. It can be anything at all, and it's a wonderful app that allows us to, through kinesiology, or I use dowsing, to use this methodology to go down the path of discovering what's really going on. And for Mark, it was going on for all of his life. So,
well, I think you asked the question, didn't you? You said, how did you say how deep do you want to go? Something like that. And I said, go as deep as possible. I seem to remember that, or maybe I'm making that up.
I don't remember, but you could have done.
Yeah, well, anyway, when you did it, what did you find?
Well, the second thing that came up was is emotional distortion, which it was through an emotional field that related to your mother, through her experience when she was pregnant with you. And
First trimester.
First trimester.
Which was really interesting because I knew that when my mum got pregnant, a lot of people around her, I mean, I wasn't there as an adult to be able to understand all of this, but I did know, even as a child, I knew that there were attempts to make her have an abortion. But, if I think back on it now as an adult, I can imagine that must have been really distressing for her.
Really distressing.
Because she was 16.
Yeah.
And my eldest daughter's 16 now. It's just hard to imagine how the emotional response and that stress that she went through got passed on to me.
It does. Everything your mother is experiencing through the whole of gestation, you are experiencing. You're connected.
Which kind of explains my...
For so many people, that, and it can be during the birth, but very often it's during that time that people are affected. And then, of course, the rest of our lives, we're bombarded with things in this crazy world that affect us, all the toxins, the emotional issues we have to deal with, and just everything in people's environments that affect them in many, many ways. So if you can identify what's going on, then you can, by looking at the cause, you can change the path. You can correct the problems.
Well,
and eliminate a lot of the emotion that's being carried. When you clear all this emotional stuff that you've carried for all of your life, it has a really lightening effect. But the actual process of it leaving is quite hard.
Quite hard. I'll tell you what happened is that night I got into bed and then I went into shock and I was freezing cold and I couldn't move out of bed for 2 days. It was extreme for me because I'm kind of an extreme person, right?
Yes, you don't do anything in half measures.
No, I don't. And oh my God, so I've ended up being here all week, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday today, and I feel like I'm coming back to myself today. But it forced me to stop and process. I had to process this release because it's like something you've been carrying for 54 years, being taken away, and then suddenly your body doesn't know and has to recalibrate, right? Is that normal for people that go through this process? I mean, you said I was the most extreme case you've ever...
Yes, I've never known anyone go into such shock. Usually people can feel really exhausted. Sometimes people just feel very light and relieved that they've let go of a lot of stuff, but people can feel exhausted. But that was very extreme, and I think the fact that you push yourself so hard and you're doing so much that when you did stop, it's like the universe saying, well, with you we haven't got to break a leg and stop. We've got to do something that just completely stills your system so that your whole body can recalibrate and make all the corrective changes in your life that you need so that you can be the best Mark you can and
Well, that's what I want to be. And I think I certainly am guilty. I think most people are of kind of parking things because they're driving ahead and trying to live their life. So it's been amazing for me to actually stop. I mean, I had an interview with Richard Vobes. I had to cancel it, and I was really looking forward to that. But that was the funny thing, because I came on this wellness trip and I had a full schedule of things to do as well.
I know. And it was like trying to fit all these...
She's like, what treatment do you want? I said, well, I've just got this interview to do first. She's like, what?
And the universe said, no.
Yeah. Well, the universe has always got other ideas, right?
Yes.
Well,
as you say, God wins.
God wins. Well, I'm very grateful for for that whole experience because I needed it, and I think subconsciously I knew that I needed it, which is why I booked it and why I came here. And it's a beautiful place that you run retreats here, you do wellness here. You've got a cottage, an apartment, the house here. You've got the treatment rooms, the gym down there. But during COVID, because you were not buying the narrative, the place became quiet.
Yeah, we kind of withdrew from the whole carry on and did our own little thing here in our own little piece of peace. and so we're just trying to get everything together again now. And I've always wanted to do retreats. I have done a few, and I've done a few very successful one-on-ones, but my son Simeon here, and
Simeon's on the camera, by the way. Hi, Simeon.
Thanks, Mark. Hi, Mark.
Simeon and his friend is also a personal trainer, and they hope to do these fitness and motivation retreats, which are it doesn't matter what level of fitness you're at, it's to help
I don't know, he pushed me quite hard. I couldn't move this arm for 3 days.
But I think that's because you were going through all these flu symptoms at the same time. Your body was, it was like a flu thing, your whole detoxification this week.
Well, I've literally lost the desire to drink. I didn't smoke for a couple of days. I didn't eat for a couple of days. I'm still back on the cigarettes, but I'm not enjoying them. It's kind of like, it's like holding on to the side of the swimming pool. For me, it's like, I can't let go of the cigarettes. But the alcohol, I've absolutely no desire whatsoever, which is a great thing. So hang on. Firstly, what do you call it again? The body works.
Body code.
Body code. And you do that remotely as well, don't you?
We do. We can do it online because everything is quantum. As long as we can connect with the person that we're working with energetically, then it's just as effective from a distance. In fact, I did quite a few of these during lockdown when we were all locked up here. So I was helping people all over the place.
I can't attest to it strongly enough. I know I had a really outrageously strong reaction to it because I had an outrageously strong trauma to get rid of. But I'm going to put a link near this video for anybody that wants to engage with Simeon or Julie, because it's really worth trying, because
it really is.
It's powerful stuff.
Yeah, because we all have negative beliefs and we all have overloads of toxins, and whatever is happening in our system is, we take our car for a service and clean the oil and everything else, but we really need to look after our bodies and clear our minds and have a reset every now and again, just enable us to function properly. And, life is difficult enough. So, if we can feel well, then, we can work well.
And what about these retreats then? When are they? 27th?
Well, the first one is the 27th of September, which is quite close. And then we want to run a couple in October. They'll be on our website. So, again, it'll be about improving your level of fitness. Now, it's not a crazy fitness thing, but it's to help people let go a lot of stress and tension in the body and tone up a little bit, and have massage, body code, eat good food, have a bit of fun, relax and unwind, go for lovely walks, even the sea sauna.
I mean, it's stunning here, absolutely stunning. And she's not a bad cook. Simeon's quite good as well on the barbecue. But Bruce is the best.
Depends what you want to eat.
No more vegetables.
And I grow them myself, so I'm very proud.
I don't care. I've been telling her, stop eating vegetables, but don't do that. They're all like this. So I'm going to put a link below for the body code stuff, because that, honestly, I couldn't recommend it highly enough. Try it once at least, because it's changed my life in a few short days in ways that I couldn't even begin to express, because I'm still processing it. This lovely family here, they've put their heart and souls into this place. So the land, you can feel it here, is just the love that you put. I mean, I actually said to Julie the other night that she's a bit like Anastasia. She walks around the garden with her goat, and the birds are on her shoulder. And the bees are whispering in her ear. You know,
Thank you, Mark.
no, it's great, and it deserves for more people to know about it, and you know, and it's places like this that are affected by all the bullshit need to be celebrated. And I've been through loads of treatments in my life. If you watch my show, you know that. But this one's really been deeply profound for me. So thank you.
And thank you, Mark. Thank you for coming.
Just cuddle.
Okay, so here we have a little one-bedroom bungalow with its own little private garden overlooking the water.
Oh yeah, gorgeous view. This is where I spend 5 days.
And so this is just the kitchen. This is just a self-contained unit with one bedroom, but there is a pull-out couch here if two separate people wanted to come and stay here. So we have ensuite shower and toilet and a double bed here.
That's the scene of my 48 hours of hell.
We have another 2-bedroom apartment, but it's occupied at the moment. So, but this is a very private space for people to come and relax.
We're here anyway.
Hello, Peggy. Come on, Peggy.
That's Peggy Sue, or just Peggy?
Just Peggy.
This is the guard dog.
Very high security around here, Mark.
This is Peggy.
Hello, Peggy.
Who doesn't like being
All right.
But unfortunately, she eats all the flowers if
Great.
she's not.
She's a great hedge trimmer.
She, eh? You eat all the flowers, especially the Montbretia and roses, your favourite.
Is that one of the workouts, goat wrestling?
Yeah, she's quite strong.
She's very strong.
Yeah, she's like a little bull, really.
But goats are great lawnmowers and they eat all the briars, so they help to keep all the nice plants and eliminate some of the hard work.
Has she ever butted anybody?
The dog.
Her and the dog used to fight a lot.
She's arch enemies with the dog. She didn't like being barked at.
Come on, slow down. Let her go.
Yeah.
I'm free! I'm free! I'm free!
You wouldn't believe she's about 15 or 16 years old.
Is she? How long do they normally live for?
We're not quite sure, really. She's probably
10.
outlive us.
Oh, let's have a look at the gym then. Take us to the gym.
Yeah, please come down this way.
So Simeon is the head personal trainer, inflictor of pain. But it is a great gym.
Oh, it's great setup, yeah. There's all the free weights and everything you need for a great workout.
It even lets you choose your own music.
Yeah. We've got like a 700-watt speaker there, so you can blast out the tunes. So we've got all the barbell kits you need. We've got 200 kilo squat rack, 2 90 kilo stacks, all the free weights you need. So yeah, you can get a great workout in.
And the best view any gym could ever.
Yeah, and a stunning view overlooking Running Woods.
So I'm following Bruce here. He's the man of the house. He's going to do something manly with that drill by the looks of it. Oh, look at that. Hi, Bruce.
Hey, Mark.
How's it going?
Okay.
So how did you end up being married to a healer and building this place?
long story, Mark.
Thought it might be.
Coincidence, I guess.
Yeah.
I ended up with a bad back at one stage, and I went for treatment, and that's how I met Julie.
And then that was it.
That was it, yep.
Life sentence.
20 plus 5, 6, 7 years later, or 8 years later, whatever.
Yeah. Who's counting?
Time flies, huh?
Well, thanks for putting up with me for the whole week.
You're very welcome, yeah. Good to see you.